the better team proved, well, certainly the home court helps. But I know that JP and I had a little argument about who the better team was.
Yeah, I owe you $20.
Yes, you do. And it was close. You know what? I should just quit and just bet against the home teams in the playoffs.
Well, I made another
I don't know what
46.
you're doing.
I mean, I could make enough money.
I should have put $10K on it.
Probably should have.
But, of course, I didn't have that kind of balls.
I mean, you could debate what team was better. You could say that the Wizards are more talented, but the better team proved to be the Celtics.
Agreed.
Made
They were just the better team.
Somebody tweeted last night, I thought it was hilarious. He goes, well, the having this with Chris Scott and Walt Williams, they all wanted to say the Wizards team. And I was like, well, you played 82 games, and one team was a 1 seed. You played, 11, sorry, it was tight. They have the edge. They won more. And you played in a playoff series, and they won more. So it's hard for me to make the argument that the Wizards are the better team. And somebody tweeted and was like, yeah, I guess an 82-game sample size isn't big enough.
Yeah, clearly the Celtics are the better team. I can't get up and argue anything different.
Right. And I was getting chastised for saying that. But anyway, I wonder how people are feeling, because I think EB would fall into the category of a little bit disheartened because, and I think that this may be the case, that the Wizards may be stuck at this level. Just like
I think they've
the
hit their
Raptors,
ceiling.
when they played Cleveland, they thought that they had made a move to take them to the next level, and turns out that they may blow up the team because they realized they're
Turns
stuck.
out getting Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker
Didn't
doesn't really push you over the
That's
top
not gonna beat
to
you.
beat LeBron.
It's not gonna beat LeBron.
It's just not.
No.
And as we talk about the Wizards, all right, Otto may leave, maybe comes back, whatever, but it seems like
Well, if you're
they
Ernie,
might be stuck because they can't do anything.
true, but
really.
if you're Ernie behind closed doors, you're thinking the exact same thing. You're thinking to yourself, it doesn't matter what moves I'm going to make. Whatever moves I make, we're still going to fall short of Cleveland and the cast that they put together around LeBron.
What do you think?
But he still has to do
What do you
it.
think? LeBron's got 3 more years, and then he's not going to
Yeah.
want to completely diminish in front of
3
us.
more years of prime.
3 more years of prime.
Yeah.
And
But
then
he'll
maybe
hang
go.
around for like 5 or 6 because
You think he will?
He wants to make that. He wants to make the big money. Why
Well,
would
he's
he?
going to be a billionaire. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if they're going to pay you $40 million to just play another season, he's probably going to do
yeah,
it.
He'll
sell
probably-
a LeBron T-shirt.
I
for
agree.
$40 million.
He'll probably play. I mean, you don't know what the injury situation is going to be.
How
Right.
old is he? 32?
32.
I mean, is he going to play when he's 38, 39?
Kobe did.
Yeah.
He could.
I'm going to
Who
guess he
knows?
does.
Maybe
I'm
he
gonna,
will.
I'm going to say
You're probably
5
right.
years
Just a
minimum.
guess.
You're probably right.
I mean,
So that means he's going to win for another 4 or 5 years, even if we had a great team.
But maybe they
not gonna
can
beat
get to
LeBron.
that next
2023 is the
level.
target.
It'd have been nice to have them play Cleveland for a week and a half, however long that
It
series
would have been
would
fun,
last.
but it would have been just a big, at the end of the day, just
the
kind of an
ratings-
exercise in futility.
The ratings would have been huge for, Wizards LeBron.
And
But-
it would have been bigger for the Junks.
Yep.
But it's just not going to
I
happen.
don't
Just
know
not
why
in the
anybody's
cards.
surprised.
Not in the cards.
Not surprised.
Yeah, don't be
Not
surprised.
surprised one bit.
Don't
And I saw-
surprise that happened last night.
And then I saw that, I don't know if it was a taunt, somebody from Boston just reminded they've been to 23 conference championships since 2000.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, I
Include
said I'm not sure who I can root in this upcoming series. I have to root for Cleveland because screw Boston and all their fans that do nothing but win titles.
And as Cake
I
said,
can't root for them.
they could end up having the
But
number
you
one
won't
pick in the
watch
draft.
any of the games.
I won't watch 1 second of LeBron versus Isaiah Thomas.
I don't blame
It doesn't move me.
I'll probably watch a
one-
little bit of it,
One iota.
but I certainly will watch the NBA Finals.
I'd rather watch an episode of Locked Up Raw on MSNBC
Oh, that sounds
for
a
the
little-
third time.
Locked
That
Up
sounds
Raw is
risque.
really
So
good.
Cakes,
I'd rather
how
watch
does it
that.
make you feel? I can't speak for EB, but I feel like he's just disheartened because he's looking at the big picture. Are you angry, happy,
no, not
satisfied?
angry.
Like, would you call this season a success? Like, how did that make you feel, that result?
The word that comes to mind is just numb. I'm just numb to Game 7 losses at this
Right.
point. I just
I
am.
swear to God, and no one wants to hear this, my reaction was relief. It would put us out of our misery so I could go back to bed.
Honestly,
again.
I used to be
That was relief.
I used to be terrified for Game 7s. Now I just approach them as, well, we're most likely going to lose. Tend to lose all the Game 7s in the last 20 years. So why would this be any different? That's the way I approach it. I don't get too high. I don't get too low. I try to stay nice and even keel.
I mean, I can't tell you how much money I won in the last 2.5 weeks
Do we
betting
have-
on the Pens
That's
and
awesome.
the Celtics.
That's
Do we-
good for you.
Who came up with the phrase? It's definitely the DC phrase, right? Expect the worst. I mean, we should have T-shirts. Expect the worst. We should have one in burgundy and gold. We
Right.
should have one in red, white, and blue. That'll work for both of our
Yep.
hockey and hoops teams.
Mm-hmm.
We
then
really
red
should
and
go
white.
there. And then what? Red and white
Yeah,
for the
just red
Nets.
and white.
But if you want to be hopeful,
every season,
if you want to be hopeful, though, you look at John Wall's continued emergence in the league as one of the best players in the league. Bradley Beal stepping up this year. They do actually have a fairly young core.
They have some nice building blocks, but as Drab T-shirt and I were commiserating during the break, we were looking at guys that are on the books for the next two to 3 years. Yeah. Jan Mahinmi at $16 million a year.
They're hamstrung.
Gortat, I like him. He's a lunch pail, workman-like type of guy. He's on the books for 2 more years at $12.5 or $13 million. He's not going anywhere.
Deal. I said that at the time.
And now, look, in the modern day NBA, 12 or $13 million, it's not an exorbitant salary. It's
he could be a trading piece, maybe.
Sure, when he has an expiring
year
contract.
After next.
Sure.